In the opening round of the Six Nations, we took a look back at one of the most exciting games to come out of the opening weekend. But here today, for round 2 of the 2023 Six Nations, we look forward to one of the most anticipated games in Six Nations history. It's the world #1 Ireland taking on a 15-win streak of France here in round 2 of the Six Nations. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back along to your home of rugby and the 2023 Six Nations, where we take a look at what we think is going to be the most anticipated game in one of the biggest years of rugby. Ireland versus France, 2 of the best teams in the global game at this current time, and 2 teams that are on top of their game as well. France got a little bit of a scare in their opening matchup, whereas Ireland were dominant, taking out the Welsh, and for the French, a scare against Italy, something that certainly would light a fire under this team for the rest of the Six Nations. These 2 sides, along of course with the others, likes of England, were favourites heading into this tournament, but things have already slipped away of these 2 sides, heading into round 2 with a win in the bag. A look at the 2 sides, unfortunately for Ireland, a few players missing, which means guys like Rob Herring come into that starting lineup, but it is stacked from talent start to finish, and you look through that back row, that is going to be also important with O'Mahony, Van der Fly and Doris at 6, 7, 8. Big work for Geelong, Colvan and Aldred to do on the side of the French pack. Of course, you may say advantage to Ireland there, but take a look at what these boys can do. One of the best scrum halves in the world and one of the best combinations in that halves as well. Anton Dupont and Romain and Samek are going to be so key for how this game goes. Both sides got X factor throughout the back, so you can expect to see a lot of ball and a lot of excitement as well, as these 2 teams, hopefully, under this beautiful night in Ireland at Aviva Stadium, look to get their rugby free-flowing and score some points. Of course, putting your talent on the bench as well, experience throughout, and you can expect some good impact, especially from guys like O'Toole, Henderson and Conan to make some impact, making some big charging runs for the Irish. And the player that could make a big impact, possibly should be starting, is Talavera in 23, and of course the power and impact of guys like Talfa Fanua, who we know very well around here from his time spent at Montpellier. Of course, a loss here is not an option for either of these 2 teams as Ireland get ready to kick the game underway. Johnny Sexton in the green for Ireland, of course, receiving the kickoff in the blue for France. We are underway. Six Nations round 2. Huge clash of this tournament as well. France with the ball as Dupont goes short. Bailey has a strong run. The loose head prop getting a couple of metres forward, and Ireland strong on the breakdown. We talked about it in the intro. That's where they'll be powerful at the breakdown. James Lowe, hard carry there for the former Waikato chief. As it's popped off short, Finley Bellum has a run now. Murray holds it up and one. It's Andrew Porter. Sexton, nice little inside pass, almost finding some space for McCloskey. Can't quite get away. Hard run, got a line there for Van der Fly, looks for support out wide, and Johnny Sexton, first try of the night, Ireland strike early. And that was a massive play, through the guts of the defence, and the support line simply brilliant from the Irish attack. Look at this, Murray, Van der Fly straight through. And the ability to find the outside man, outstanding work from the open side flanker. And Johnny Sexton, he's as old as the stadium, but he still keeps performing. Another try in the Irish colours, and another 2 points to add to it as well. 7 for Johnny Sexton, and 7-0 Ireland over France. What a start to this clash. Not the start that France and Intermac especially would have had on their minds, as they look to restart after just 8 minutes of this clash. As Ireland receive the ball deep near their own at 22. Herring takes the ball in, a good tackle from Damien Pinot. Murray slips around the corner. Porter and Van der Fly combined again. Ireland struggled to get forward in that breakdown, but they get the ball back. O'Mahony with another carry.
Release.
Jumpers trying to upset the momentum. having a clash now. He's
Release.
smashing his way up towards the 10-metre line. It's there again for Murray. Has a little snipe and decides to go to Omani, and now to win. Finds it again for Sexton. Oh, he just couldn't get the support. Here we go. Keenan was right there on the shoulder, and it would have been another
Release.
bust for Ireland as they go back to their forwards now. Ryan. Oh, great hit there. Ryan goes down like a tree in the woods. Now second row partner, Ty Byrne. That's another couple of metres. Murray, short, Bevan, gets a great offload. Once more is Sexton.
Advantage.
And Sexton almost goes through for knocking on in the tackle of Thomas Ramos. What could have been the opportunity there once more goes begging. Finley Bevan, that was a great pass to Johnny Sexton. Taken right around the ribs.
Crouch. Bind.
The ball, unfortunately,
Set.
not staying in the hands. But Sexton has been just outstanding early on as France. Whoa, almost lose the ball there on the set piece. Now it's Antonio. And France with a rare opportunity in the early goings of this clash. Struggling for a bit of ball retention. Gregory Alden, he picks up and he goes around the fringes. Grabs a couple of metres.
Advantage.
Back and another knock on. This time it's Sullivan. Terrible pass from Cyril Bailey, and now it is Ireland attacking Omani. He literally
Advantage over.
Quite. Great tackle for Ramos once more. He shoved the Irish out twice. And his contribution already becoming critical to this big matchup. Oh, monster tackle there from Phillipson. Another pick and go from Omani. France getting numbers there. Maybe a turnover there from Bailey to spark it off. Oh, now DuPont's knocked on. France are having a shocker at the moment. The hands letting them down as we've seen about 4 knock-ons now inside their own half. Just unable to securely keep
Crouch.
that ball.
Bind.
As they were looking
Set.
to that left wing. To Mortimer was the man they were trying to link up with. He would be dangerous. Now, here they go on attack. Into Mac. Taking it one off the set piece. Now, their left-hand side. DuPont changes direction, goes back to Fleming. And he takes his ground on the 10-metre line. Pick and go from Aldrin here. He sparks a little bit of room. Oh, he's lost the ball. Great turnover there, but on fire. And now Conor Murray's in behind the defence. Ramos to the corner again. And Ramos does not disappoint. Well, I tell you what, the defensive work of Thomas Ramos in the back has been outstanding. Here's Machan, gets a great throw. As you'd expect, Paul Willemse on top of the game so far at the moment. Here's DuPont, another knock-on. DuPont has spilt the ball more times than he's caught it so far tonight, and it's costing the French massively. Omani, a great little offload. Herring, off back to Sexton. Now he gets a pass-away Sexton. Through the middle, McCluskey. Left wing, James Lowe. Oh, who else? Who else but Ramos? Shuts it down and puts Lowe in touch. Oh, I tell you what, this game is Ireland versus Ramos. And at the moment, the French fullback is having the better of it. Well put down this time. DuPont catches the ball. And James Lowe has a long way back to go. Well, great chase from DuPont as well. But Sexton is there. And he'll drill it back to, guess who? It's Ramos. And he makes it very simple, doesn't he? Into touch. No messing about. Reset the game. Reset his team. And he really is becoming the shining star in this matchup already for the Blues. Oh, stolen at the front. Fleming gets the ball. Half-time rings. It's only 7-0. It's been a game and a half. As DuPont's kicked that away. Will it stay in the field of play? It does enough. And placed down will be Hugo Keenan. He says, we're not having any of that. And he sends the two teams to half-time. What a half of rugby it's been. Not the greatest in terms of scorers, but I tell you what, it's been exciting rugby. Look, plenty of chances, but it's like the Irish, who are all over possession. They've had the majority of that first half ball, and they have done, well, very little with it. France, on the other hand, defend at all costs for your lives. Can they see a little bit more now in the second 40? The French kick off. Intimac drills this one long. A bit of a tussle there, but eventually Heron gets it away. And now there's some space here for James Lowe. Now Ramos on the tracks and once more. He's forced another knock on. Ramos is on fire. Right hand edge. They swing it back. DuPont's on the ball again. Now there's a bit of room.
Advantage over.
Faku holding it up. Advantage over from the referee as Gal Faku goes straight to the middle. DuPont, he passes again. This is a bit more exciting now for the French, and they'll go down. Mofana to the corner. He's pulled down. Great tackle. Still right there. They look to the forwards now to execute. Aldred, just 4 meters short. DuPont comes into play. DuPont, he's there. Anton DuPont, shocker of the first half, grabs a try in the second. Oh, something special from France as they take control of the second 40, just minutes in. It was a sublime little run, especially from Moefana. He really was the key to the spark. And it finished off from a man who I'm sure would be determined to turn around that first 40 minutes, that's for sure. And this game could very quickly be tied up off the boot. Oh, Romain and Samak, he's blown this wide. Not even a little bit wide, it's well wide. And a shake of the head of disappointment. It's a 15-game winning streak from the French. Looks seriously under threat here tonight. 7-5 the score. Sexton, who was so good in the first 40, has been a bit too quiet, as here's a good bust away. Shalong on the right wing. Damien Pinot, has he got the wheels? France have got two. Damien Pinot, straight line speed, and France are in for their second. Well, just seconds ago I said that the winning streak looks under threat. And just like that, Anthony Geelong said, not a chance, not on my watch. And he put away the express pace on the right wing. Damien Pinot, what a try. And what a game this has become. First 40 minutes dominated by Ireland. They only put 7 on the board. Just 10 minutes in the second half. And if only Romain Intimac could kick a ball over the uprights, we would have a very, very impressive 10 minutes by France. 10 points to 7 to score. Don't know what's happened to Intimac's kicking boots tonight. Seems like he's left them possibly in France. As the Aviva crowd hold hope. Their new team is going to fight their way back into this game. Charles Olivon with the carry off the kickoff. Here's DuPont again. Great offload. He's really picked up his game in the second 40. And he gives off to Willemse. DuPont again. Oh, he's doing very well at that. Sniping around the fringes and then getting an offload away in the tackle. Antonio can't quite do it the same as DuPont, but still makes a metre or two and securely gets the ball back for Olivon. He's done it nicely enough. And this pass back to Geelong is somewhat unexpected and somewhat problematic for the French as Ireland get a turnover. Murray, now watch the pace change. Not quite as methodical as the French. They get out to Mac Hansen. Oh, I tell you what, Damien Pinot is on another level in this second 40. Julian Machand to throw. Crucial line out this with 20 to play. Oh, he's hit his man perfectly as well. Paul Willemse, very hard man to miss in the line out. Here's DuPont, once again going for a kick, looking for it to sit up in the end goal. He might have done it again. Keenan's under pressure, and he does just what he knows how to do best. Puts it down, forces the game to a 22 dropout. Sexton Finds a little bit of grass. Oh, that is really problematic there for goal. Fico, he's going to Pinot. Once more, he breaks the line up to the 22. Turnover. Perfectly played from Ireland. Look at this domination from France. Second breakdown, another turnover. Bailey's knocked that on. It's picked up perfectly there. The bags from Cillian Doris. Conor Murray watches his forwards go to work. And he spots a little hole around the breakdown once more. Nikoski gets the offload over the top. As Ireland try to find their way out of their half. Billy Bellum with that carry around that fringe once more. They're keeping it very tight here, Ireland, as Portet goes to Byrne, and now they got Sexton away once more. He's run a lot of meters, but he's passed too early there, and there's still the support. It's perfectly away from the flyer. Oh, fended away. DuPont, who goes at it, but Sexton's there, and Ireland still back the lead. 10 minutes to play. Ireland are back in front. How did they get away with that? I thought they cooked it. Sexton went to Lowe too early, but Lowe kept it low perfectly to Josh van der Flier. And look at DuPont. He had 2 goes at him. But that was way too much time. He knew exactly where his support was. And he timed his pass to Johnny Sexton absolutely perfectly as Ireland regain control. 14 points to 10. Do not leave your seats now. We've got a blockbuster. Final 10 minutes in store. Well, a 30-minute domination period from France has come to an end.
Advantage.
And so it's missed kicks. That's knocked on. May come back. It's a haul of the French. They've got advantage though. In a 4-point deficit. Pinot drops it off
advantage
short.
over.
Nicely done. His advantage is over. He's got to ride back though. Thundering into contact was Geelong. Aldred around the fringes. Aldred, 3 men, brushed aside. 8 metres short now. Geelong! Oh, he's done it! Anthony Geelong is just about there. 1 metre short. And Ireland may have just saved their own bacon. Porter goes away to Lowe. Lowe's kick is somewhat pathetic. And cleaned up at the back, of course, is Ramos. Now they've got to do it again. And they start off nicely. Antonio, no! Too slow at the breakdown. And the ball's been picked away. And off through the midfield of the close it goes. And once again down to Ramos. Time is up. Now what can they cook up? A nice little breakaway there for Moefana. And look out, it's in touch! And Ireland have defended their way to a huge Six Nations victory. Oh, what a shame for France, who slept for 40 minutes and finally woke up for the second half. Unfortunately, the big bus, Moefana, and Demoitera just could not link up enough. Sexton, all the points for Ireland. And unfortunately for France, 2 tries, but neither converted. DuPont and Pinot, but neither were put between the uprights for a 14-10 scoreline. Ireland, boy, they've done it. They've stopped the French charge at 15 victory. So it was an exciting game. France really took it by storm in the second 40, but just couldn't get enough on the board. Both sides had plenty of chances. What an exciting fixture this one was. The Six Nations is well and truly alive, and it sure as hell is exciting as well. That does do it for me today for our Six Nations fixture for round number 2. Of course, we've got plenty more action to come as well from the Six Nations, and of course from one-off footage. So do not go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, do not forget to come back to your home of rugby. Until next time though, big thanks for watching, and of course, take care.